Our last story for the day is from Mali. The West African country's military junta has tightened their grip on foreign companies that are mining gold. Their latest target, Canada's Barrick Gold. Malian authorities have seized tons of gold from a mining site operated by Barrick Gold as the junta-ruled nation looks to get a fairer distribution of revenue from its mining sector. This has left the Canadian firm scrambling to protect its operations in the country. We bring you more details in our next report.
In the world's third largest gold producer, Africa, the precious metal is seen as a symbol of wealth, power and majesty. It is also seen as a means of exchange should a country's currency collapse. Many countries in the continent, such as Mali, Ghana and DR Congo among others, have seen companies from the West set up their mining operations to get hold of this difficult-to-extract metal whose prices have increased in recent months. But a growing anti-West sentiment, especially in the West African country of Mali, has made it difficult for foreign mining companies to operate. Ever since the military came to power in Mali, it has been demanding a greater share of revenues from the Western mining companies by negotiating new contracts. This is to bolster its government revenues as prices of the precious metal rally to record highs, and its latest target is a Canadian company called Barrick Gold. Authorities in Mali, Africa's second largest gold producer, have started enforcing a provisional order to seize gold stock at a mine operated by Barrick Gold. Around 3 metric tons of gold has been flown out by the Malian authorities from the company's Loulo-Gounkoto mining complex in western Mali over the weekend, which reports suggest is valued at $245 million. Loulo-Gounkoto accounts for around 14% of Barrick's 2025 estimated gold output. This prompted the company to suspend mining operations in Mali's Loulo-Gounkoto mines on Monday. In its letter to the Malian government, Barrick said the seizure of the gold meant it was no longer covered by Barrick's insurance. The company added that it was awaiting official confirmation of the proper receipt by Malian Solidarity Bank, a government entity. The seizure of Barrick's gold followed a warning letter to the Canadian company earlier this month from a judge in Mali that said 3 tons of gold would be seized. Mali's economy ministry also claimed that 2 mines operated by Barrick in the country owed a total of $5.5 billion to the government, a much higher figure than previously estimated. To be sure, the company owns 80% of the mining complex in Loulo-Gounkoto, with Mali government owning only 20%. However, this is not the first time that the Canadian company has come under fire from the military-led authorities in Mali. Barrick Gold and Mali have been at odds with each other since 2023 over a contract based on new mining rules. The row has escalated several times, with Mali detaining 4 senior executives in November and issuing an arrest warrant for Barrick Gold CEO Bristow in December for charges of money laundering. Reports suggest that Mali, which has struggled for years with jihadi violence and high levels of poverty and hunger, had previously demanded about $500 million in unpaid taxes from Barrick. But the company denied any wrongdoing and said it had paid Mali $85 million in October. Mali has similarly been pressuring other foreign companies too. In November 2024, Australia's Resolute Mining also came under fire after its CEO and 2 executives were detained in capital Bamako. The mining company had to pay $160 million to the government to help resolve the tax dispute. However, this bulldozing on companies has not been limited to Mali. Mali's neighbours Niger and Burkina Faso have also increased pressure on Western companies. Burkina Faso said in October 2024 that the country had planned to withdraw mining permits from some foreign companies and would seek to produce more of its own gold. In Niger, authorities took control of the French nuclear fuels company Orano-Somer uranium mine in December. So as West Africa tightens its grip on mining operations, Western companies are scrambling to protect their operations in the junta-ruled countries.
From breaking news to the day's biggest controversies, shedding light on the world's top headlines, detailed analysis on the stories that matter the most to you. Catch it all on Spotlight at 6 p.m. India time and 12:30 GMT, only on Firstpost.